thought you weren't coming.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Yep, that's me.
Natalie, I consider you my friend. Now, I counseled you not to walk away from family and friends. I won't walk away from you.
It's kind of new to me. It seems like everyone walks away.
No longer.
I'll get used to it. No big deal.
I'm glad you decided to stay in Llanview. Very glad.
Yeah, well, I can tell you at least one person who's not exactly thrilled that I'm sticking around. I want to change our plans. I want to get married tomorrow.
Well, Jen, we've set a date, and it's not that far off.
There's no way we could get everything done by tomorrow.
Anything's possible when you're in love. Right, Cristian? I can't wait to be your wife. If we could do it today, I would.
Well, why the rush all of a sudden? What's going on?
Jen wants me as far away from Cristian as possible. She hates me.
Hate weighs heavy on those who harbor it. It's as close as one can get to hell on earth.
Yeah, well, it's Jen's life. She's definitely not in hell. She's got the perfect life.
Outwardly, perhaps. But those who shelter hatred in their hearts lose their capacity for joy. Love is the only thing that frees us.
Jen loves Cristian. I'm the one she hates, and I probably deserve it.
No. You have great capacity for love. That is your strength. By giving love, you can rise above anything that Jen is feeling.
I don't really have a problem with Jen. It's Cristian.
Is it so painful?
Yeah. I can't see him, but I can't avoid him. You know, if I stay, I'm liable to burst into tears. You saw what happened before. It's awful.
Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning.
It's a nice saying, but that's all it is.
Natalie, I'm not saying that you're going to feel better tomorrow or even soon. I know your pain, but I also know that one day you will feel great bliss.
How?
You must have faith.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do. Just forget it.
Natalie, you have been blessed with great strength. That is a gift from a power far greater than anything we know on earth. If you can align yourself with that power, you can face anything.
How do I do that?
By letting me help you, as you have helped me.
I haven't done anything for you.
You have helped me in ways you cannot even begin to imagine.
You probably think I'm the neediest person on the face of this earth.
Far from it.
Whatever. I'd still like to know how I've helped you.
In a very short time, Natalie, you have made my world a far better place.
Really?
Yes. Helping you is helping me. There's a reason that the all-powerful brought us here at the same time. I mean, this place, it feels almost holy, don't you think?
I've kind of always thought so. You know, you were exactly what I needed the other night.
And you were what I needed as well. You see, Natalie, I've always believed that I had a calling.
What?
A higher purpose. To help others. As God's instrument, his messenger.
Well, I guess that makes sense. That's what ministers do, right?
Well, should do. But I lost my way years ago. I wandered off the chosen path and I fell among the thorns, and I've been trying to find my way back ever since. My faith has been severely tested.
You seem pretty sure of yourself to me.
I am, now that I have found you.
Me? Come on.
No. I asked God for a sign. I stood right here, and I prayed to God to show me that I could still do something good for a fellow human being. And then suddenly there you were. And I believe, I hope that I have helped you.
Definitely. But, I mean, that stuff that you said about God drawing us together.
No, but you don't have to believe that, but I do. Our meeting was ordained. Our being here together, that too is ordained. And what will follow is also ordained.
What will follow?
Our friendship will grow. Why, how, I can't say. But I do know that you and I will become very, very close.
So what's the story? Why do you really want to rush the wedding?
I already told you. It's for the baby.
And the baby doesn't care, Jen, no. There's something else going on.
All right. I've tried to be strong, Cristian. But do you know how humiliating it is to hear in front of everyone that I care about that Natalie's in love with you?
Look, I know that was bad.
No, it was the worst thing ever. And it's not over because people are still talking about it. They're whispering behind my back about what an idiot I am.
Jen, I think you're being a little paranoid.
Am I? Cristian, if we got married tomorrow, we'd show everyone how much in love we really are.
I thought you were excited about having a big church wedding.
I did want that, but now I realize that all I need, all our baby needs is you.
I don't know. I gotta think about this.
About what?
I gotta think about doing this right or doing it fast. There's something you're not telling me, Jen.
There's not, I swear.
I need time. I gotta sort this out. I'll be back in an hour. If there's anything you want to tell me, you can tell me then.
We just met, and how did you know what's gonna happen?
Does that thought frighten you?
No. I guess not.
It's just that I feel something so deep between us. Something that connects us from the time before we even met.
I'm not like you.
You are. You and I, we're giving people, Natalie, both of us.
Giving. Never been called that one before. Greedy, selfish, yeah, maybe, but not giving.
Perhaps no one's ever really known you before. Perhaps you've never even known yourself.
And you do? I don't think so.
Oh, but I do, Natalie. You want to give. You want to reach out. You want to find the person you can trust with all the love you have inside. You've never been able to show that part of yourself to anyone because they've turned their backs and denied you.
Maybe.
You want to feel wanted. You want to be needed by someone.
Cristian wanted me. It was complicated, and I couldn't give him anything back, nothing that would make it any worse.
Perhaps that's why Cristian was able to choose this Jen so easily.
Yeah, there was more to it than that. He did choose her. And now they're moving on with their lives.
And so will you. And whether Cristian and Jen find bliss in their union is not your affair. You are destined to be happy because of who you are.
I want to be happy now. I feel like I've been waiting for happiness my whole life. You know, I don't want to think about my past or my dumb mistakes. I want...
What, Natalie? What do you want?
I want to feel different. That's all. I just want it so much.
Yeah, Bo, hi, it's Vicki. I'm sorry to bother you, but I was wondering, if you do actually find all those effects and papers of Dr. Balsam's that Roxanne said she kept, would you give me a call, please? See, I'm thinking that if there was a connection between Mitch Lawrence and Dr. Balsam, then there might very well be something in those papers that would help us to figure out why Natalie and Jessica were switched. At least I hope there is. Anyway, thank you, and, well, thanks for everything, Bo. Bye-bye.
That still hurt?
No, don't worry about it.
I was surprised when I heard what happened.
Yeah, well, it's just one cheap shot, no big deal. Did Seth happen to mention why it happened?
You were going off on Natalie.
Yeah. What does that tell you?
That you need to keep your mouth shut.
No, not about me, about Chris.
No, seriously, Al. Natalie's going through a lot. The last thing she needs is you dumping on her, too.
Oh, wait a minute here. I thought you hated her. What's going on between you two lately, anyway?
She's my twin sister.
Well, yeah, I heard. But still, I mean, why would Chris take a swing on me just because I was going off on Natalie? Think about it. He's in love with her. He's in love with her. You knew this. And you didn't tell me?
Jen, are you okay? You seem really upset.
I am upset. Cristian should have been back by now.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I've been waiting for happiness my whole life. You know, I don't want to think about my past or my dumb mistakes. I want...
What, Natalie? What do you want?
I want to feel different. That's all. I just want it so much.
I thought that we were good friends.
Oh, come on. We are. Stop with the guilt trip.
Yeah, but if I had known about Cristian a little sooner, I mean, Jen and I, we might have had a chance.
Come on. Why? It doesn't matter how Cristian feels about Natalie. He's still marrying Jen.
Yeah, but that's only because of the baby. I mean, he doesn't love her, okay? He doesn't love her the way I do.
Al, I know you love Jen.
Yeah, I love her. And you know what? I think I know her better than anybody. You see, there's a part of Jen that nobody else gets to see. Not even Cristian.
But you see it.
Definitely. And that secret part, that's who Jen really is. That's who I'm in love with.
I know. I know you love Jen, but that doesn't mean that you guys are going to be together. Al, what you had, it was a long time ago.
Well, not that long.
What?
Who the hell do you think you are, huh?
Don't,
You
please.
think you can grab her or do whatever you want, huh? Is that what you think?
Cristian, stop. I know him. He wasn't attacking me.
Violence only begets violence.
Cristian, come on. It's not what you think.
Okay, then. You tell me. What the hell's going on?
This is Michael Lazarus.
And you must be Cristian.
How'd you find this guy?
We met a while ago. We're just friends, okay? All he wants to do is make me feel better. It was just a hug.
Looked to me like he was interested in a lot more than a hug.
Chris, look, you
Where'd
misunderstood.
you meet this guy, Natalie? And what do you know about him? Look, this isn't a good place to be with some strange guy.
We were talking
About what?
about... What? That's not important. You're about to marry Jen. She's having your baby. I mean, you really can't be demanding answers right now.
Well, I'm not supposed to care about what happens to you?
I know that you care, but so does Michael. You know, he knows what I'm going through. What are you doing here anyway?
I needed some air. Clear my head a little. I didn't know you'd be here.
Yeah. I didn't think too.
Thought you were leaving town.
Changed my mind.
So what, you're staying?
Yeah.
Well, when did this happen?
Not too long ago. Jen didn't tell you?
Jen knew?
Al, you and Jen were over.
Yeah.
When your wedding fell apart, she went back to Cristian.
I know.
She was furious at you. She didn't even want to speak to you.
Yeah, but we started getting past that. I mean, we started being friends again. You know, I mean, I did save her life. Don't forget.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not over. I mean, being friends and being in love is a pretty different thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know that.
So, what? Did something else happen between you and Jen?
Excuse me, Jessica? The maid let me in.
Oh, hi. You were at Jen's shower the other day, right?
Marcie Walsh.
Jessica, nice to meet you. Sorry about that. That was a pretty strange day. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm going to be Jen's new maid of honor, and I'd like to get that dress from Natalie.
Oh, right. My mom was going to send it over tomorrow morning.
Well, I need it now.
Okay.
What's your problem?
I know you. You work at that doctor's office. You were there the day that Jen and everybody found out the due date.
Fine. I work for Dr. Conklin. Is that a crime?
I didn't know that you and Jen knew each other. Now you're her maid of honor? I mean, how does something like that happen?
Jen and I know each other from school. You know, we've been in a lot of classes together.
Yeah? When, last year?
Uh-huh.
I was in almost every one of Jen's classes, so I don't recall seeing you.
Then maybe you should pay more attention. Jen and I hang out together all the time. We're very close. She tells me everything.
Really? Like what? What does she tell you?
Okay, here it is.
Great. Thanks. I hope I get the alterations done in time. Bye now.
So long.
Anyway, so my mom was saying to me...
How long ago?
Not too long ago. Anyway, my mom told her that I wasn't leaving town. Shouldn't say anything?
No.
Guess she had her reasons.
Look, Natalie, I'm glad you're not. You're not staying for this guy, are you?
Michael? No. No, I'm doing it for me. And my family, my mom especially. I mean, this is my home. It's where I belong. And I'm not going to just walk away because I'm not going to give up my life. Period.
Right. I wouldn't want you to. I just don't want you getting mixed up with the wrong person just because...
Cristian, I'm not getting mixed up with anybody, okay? And Michael is not the wrong person. He's my friend. He was there for me when I needed him, when I had no one else.
Right. Yeah. I'll go. Sorry about the, my fault.
Are you all right?
I guess I don't really think I can talk about Cristian right now.
I understand. But there's still something we do have to talk about. Us. I apologize.
For what?
For overstepping, for hugging you.
It's okay. I needed to be hugged.
And I wanted to hug you. I was made in God's image, but I'm human too, with human weaknesses. Can I be forgiven?
I don't think it's anything that needs to be forgiven. It was just a friendly hug.
You're very understanding. I would never try to take advantage. I hope you know that.
Of course.
It's just that I feel something so deep between us, a connection. Like something before we even knew each other. You were amazing with Cristian, what you did for him just now.
I don't understand. What did I do?
You let him go.
Hi. You're back.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Did you know that Natalie changed her mind? That she's not leaving llanview?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
And you purposely didn't tell me. That's why you wanted to move up the wedding, isn't it?
Yes.
And why you went so weird on everyone at St. Jude's.
Yes. You're right about everything, Cristian. I've been lying to you.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking, it doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
Well, this Marcie girl, she's gonna be Jen's maid of honor? I mean, I didn't even know that they were friends.
Well, Jen really doesn't have a lot of friends, so maybe she asked her to be her maid of honor because she thought...
She thought that it would be fun to have the girl from the OBGYN's office as her maid of honor?
How did you know she works there?
Because she mentioned something about it.
Oh. I don't know, maybe that's where they became friends.
No, I don't think so. Now, there's something going on here, okay? And I'm gonna find out exactly what it is.
Cristian, I'm so sorry.
You've been lying?
Yes. I didn't tell you that Natalie's not leaving town because I'm scared.
Scared of what?
I can't help it. I'm always afraid that I'm going to lose you, and then I'll have to raise this baby by myself.
Jen, that's not gonna happen. I promise.
Really? Because you seemed really mad before.
Well, I was. But I was wrong. You were right about the wedding. All this waiting isn't helping anyone. Not you, not me, Not. So, let's do it.
You mean?
Let's get married. Tomorrow.
Mitch Lawrence. He'd been dead for months by the time Jessica and Natalie were born, but Roxy seems convinced that they were mixed up together somehow.
Yeah, but how? See, that's what I'd like to know. We know that Dr. Balsam, he took one of your babies. Alison Perkins, she was involved with both Balsam and Mitch Lawrence.
Well, how could I have delivered twins and not known it?
No, Vicki, come on. After you delivered the first baby, you had to be exhausted. Somebody could have come up and given you a little shot. You would have been out like a light.
Yeah, I guess. But why would Alison switch twins? I mean, what is the point in that?
Well, if we're going to find any answers, I think we better go through these boxes.
Frankly, I'm kind of afraid of what I'm going to find.
It's hard to let go. Sending Cristian away, he said, knowing he was wondering what might be going on between us, and that he obviously still has feelings. You're a strong woman, Natalie.
Not really.
Oh, very strong. You will always care about Cristian. But if you'd like, when you're ready, I can help you with those feelings. By helping you move on. By helping you heal the wounds from your past. Just as you have helped me heal mine.
I still don't know how I've helped you.
Well, you have. And now, we can help each other heal. Are you ready for that?
You would sign in here, please.
Certainly.
Victoria Davis.
Here's the last of the boxes, Commissioner.
Smitty, just set it right on the desk. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the exciting world of law enforcement.
And we still have no answers. Why didn't I know I was pregnant with twins? Why did Alison switch twins? What was Mitch Lawrence's connection to all of this? Boy, we may not have answers, but we sure have a lot of questions.
No, but we may have a lead, too. We get this canceled check from Balsam to Maureen Johnson.
Oh, yeah, she was the nurse, right, who retired right after the kids were born?
Yeah, I think this could be a payoff.
Yeah, or it could be absolutely innocent, couldn't it? Anyway, she's dead. She died a couple of months later, so we'll never know. Oh, my God, it's not a lot for a night's work, is it?
No. You know what? We've worked months on cases before without any results. And I think when if you take a look at this one...
What is it? Well, what is it?
You better not let my mom see you doing that. Reading the competition?
Hey, if the Banner had a piece of this crime syndicate story, I'd be reading that too. And the money those guys made. Incredible. And by the way, thanks.
For what?
Are you kidding? For letting me stay here, even though it turns out I'm not family after all.
Oh, you're still a very good friend who doesn't have anywhere to go, so you can stay as long as you like.
Well, I appreciate it, Jess. Hey, how about breakfast at the Palace? On me.
That sounds great, but I already have a date.
A date? Who? Me. Jessica and I are back together.
It's your medical record.
May I?
I think by all rights, it's your property.
Oh, my. Oh, my, I wonder what's in here.
Whatever's in this file, now you've got both your girls. You know, so there's nothing in the truth that can hurt you anymore.
You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Now or never, I suppose.
Why, what is it?
My ultrasound.
Alison. Alison. I've come a long, long way, Alison. How about a word for an old friend, Alison, look at me. Look up, Alison, now. Hello, Alison. It's been a while,
Mitch.
You're back together.
Yeah, isn't that great news?
That's definitely great. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you think so, Rex.
Hey, if it makes Jessica happy.
And you don't have a problem with me? Even though I snooped around your hometown?
Well, I had a problem with you doing that. I mean, you went there to dig up dirt on me. You said so yourself. But now I'm actually glad you went to Michigan. Really. Didn't hurt me any. I always knew it wouldn't. But if you hadn't gone, Jessica might never have found out that Mrs. Davidson was her birth mom.
Which is incredible news.
Even if it means that we're not brother and sister anymore.
You never were.
So,
Yeah, that's right. But I still love her. As a friend. You know, I hope you and I can get to be good friends, too. I say truce.
How is this possible? I have never, ever in my life seen this before. Look at this, look.
No, there's no doubt.
No, clear as a bell, 2 babies. Baby 1, baby 2. My God, it's my girls.
So Dr. Balsam knew.
Yeah. He knew I was carrying twins, and he kept it from me. Deliberately. Why? Why was it so important to him that I believe I was carrying 1 child?
Maybe it wasn't so important to Dr. Balsam. Maybe it was important to Mitch Lawrence.
Mitch Lawrence. It can't be you. You're dead. Mitch. How did you do it, Mitch? How did you return from the dead?
I didn't come here to talk about myself, Alison. I came here to talk about you.
Nobody's interested in me anymore.
I am. And I always will be, Alison. I understand. You had a visitor recently.
You mean Vicki?
That's right, Alison. Heed the messenger. Tell me what Vicki wanted. Tell me what you told her. I need to know.
Why would Mitch Lawrence care if I was having 1 or 2 babies?
I don't know, but I'm going with your hunch that Mitch Lawrence is at the bottom of this, even though we haven't found anything here that connects him to Dr. Balsam.
Well, we got Roxanne. She thinks they knew each other.
Tell me exactly what Vicki wanted to know.
Vicki wanted to know
Yes,
about the babies.
Natalie and Jessica.
Yes.
So what did she want to know about them?
She wanted to know if I knew they were twins. She wanted to know why they were switched.
Now this part is very important, Alison. Tell me what you told Vicki.
Nothing.
Not a word.
I just said, ask Mitch.
That's all you said?
That's all. Mitch.
Yes, Alison.
Did she ask you?
No, not yet. But she'll get the chance. Soon. Very soon.
No, that's more like it.
Yeah. Thanks, ma'am. Don't mention it.
I'm starving. Can we go?
Have a great time, guys. We will.
Thanks. See ya.
Oh,
Hey.
hello. Excuse me.
Do you mind? What's in the box?
Oh, just some things Bo wants me to look over, that's all.
Dr. Balsam, is that information on your obstetrician? Roxanne's husband?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm still trying to figure out how I could have been pregnant with twins and not known it.
By the way, I didn't buy one word of your performance. Oh, so shaking my hand was your performance?
You knew all along Jess wasn't your sister. She'll see through you. Sooner or later.
Only in your paranoid imagination.
Well, either way, I'm letting it go.
Oh, no kidding.
I'm not losing Jessica over you.
You ready?
Yeah.
See you later.
Right. Sorry, Seth. You're losing Jessica one way or the other. She's gonna end up with me.
Cassie Callison. Joy O'Neill. Alison Perkins. Marilyn Dennison. This looks like it could be a membership list for Mitch's cult. Walter Balsam. My God, he was a member of Mitch's cult. That's it. That's the connection between him and Mitch Lawrence.
Why did you have me switch those babies?
That's something you don't need to concern yourself with, Alison.
But now that you're back and we're...
Heed the messenger, Alison. Heed the messenger. Mitch Lawrence is dead. He's been dead for years. I am Reverend Lazarus. Do you understand?
Yes. Mitch Lawrence is dead.
And who am I?
You are Reverend Lazarus. And you came to visit me.
Yes. I am Reverend Lazarus.
So Dr. Balsam was a member of Mitch's cult. Which means that Mitch could have been controlling him all along, just exactly the same way he was controlling Alison and all the others. Who else? Who else?
We're really lucky that Taylor was able to do this so fast. Hey, come on, you gonna try on your tux? Come on, we got a wedding to go to.
Natalie's with the wrong man.
What is this place?
Heed the messenger!
This place was once very special to me.
That's why you brought me here?
Natalie, I think it's time you knew everything about me.
So Dr. Balsam was a member of Mitch's cult. My God. Which means that Mitch could have been controlling him all along, same way he was Alison and all the others. Well, let's see who else is here. Yes, but Todd's father. Maybe Todd knows something about why my baby was taken.
I want to know all about you.
And I want you to.
So, this is where you used to live?
This was where I tried to guide others onto the path of righteousness. This once was my church.
But it's just a house.
A place of worship doesn't need a steeple or an altar, Natalie. All it needs are souls in search of the divine and a guide to lead them on their journey.
And that's what you are?
That's what I was. Mine was a special kind of ministry. In a way, it was appropriate that we all met here in a simple house made for a family to live in, because that's what we were, really. A family. Until I let down my flock.
How did you let them down?
To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under heaven. I could have had everything I wanted for myself and others, but my timing was off.
I know exactly what you mean by lousy timing. Same thing just happened to me.
Well, perhaps that's why our paths have crossed. Kindred spirits often seek each other out. But despite my many failures, I believe I did good work here and helped many people.
The way you've helped me.
The way we're helping each other. But right now, I think it's you who needs something.
What?
Peace. Here.
Michael, I haven't had any of that in a long time. I don't even think I remember what it feels like.
And that's because your mind is an untamed torrent of painful thoughts. But I can help you banish them.
I don't think that's possible.
It is. Let me show you. Close your eyes. This will help, Natalie. Trust me.
I do trust you, Michael.
Good. Because this doesn't work without that kind of trust. Or perhaps the better word is faith. Now close your eyes, Natalie. Oh, yes. You're all tense. That won't do. My peace be unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. How do you feel now, Natalie?
Like a feather. Like a breeze could just float me away.
What you're feeling is the lightness of your own soul. It's part of the healing process.
Mitch Lawrence, he was a kind of a self-proclaimed religious leader. He had a cult, and he had a big following. They were fanatical, all of them, most of them young women, but not all were young women. One of his followers was Peter Manning.
Peter Manning, my father? Peter Manning? No. The only religion he ever had was raising his cane to me.
Well, there was nothing very religious about Mitch either, believe me. He was a total phony who really just took advantage of all of his followers. They used to call him the messenger.
You the messenger?
Open your mind to peace, Natalie. Open your heart to healing.
That felt good.
I want you to have that good feeling all the time, Natalie.
You want a lot from me. What about you? What do you want?
I want for nothing.
You could use some furniture.
Well, a man's life doesn't consist in the abundance of his possessions.
Yeah, that's true. All my life I wanted things, and now that I have all this money and I can buy whatever I want, truth is, it's not really what matters.
You're fortunate to have learned that so young.
That doesn't mean that you can't have some nice stuff, though. I mean, come on, I see you in the same type suit all the time. Don't you even have a winter coat? It's getting cold out there already.
God will provide. I mean, he's already given me so much.
Yeah, I better go. Thanks for bringing me here.
Oh, I'm so glad you came. Natalie, could you not tell anyone about this place for now? At least until I get settled.
Sure, yeah. You have done so much for me, Michael. I want to do something for you.
You already have.
Jen and I have a lot in common.
Like?
Oh, stuff.
Stuff. Well, that's great. You know, it's funny, you know, how you meet friends. You know, one of my best friends I met while I was working up in Canada. She was passing through town with this band, this country band that she had, and we've been friends ever since.
Oh. Well, you know, it wasn't exciting like that for me and Jen. She was just sitting in the waiting room at Dr. Conklin's office.
Oh. Well, I thought you guys met at school.
Oh, we did. But we didn't become real good friends until we met up again at Dr. Conklin's.
Oh, right, I understand. So, what are some of those things you guys have in common?
Oh, like I said, stuff, girl things.
Yeah, like what?
Like, you know, what is it to you? Why are you asking me all these questions?
Whoa, Marcie, relax, okay? We're just two people having a friendly conversation about somebody that we both like.
Jen doesn't like you. She doesn't want to have anything to do with you, especially after the way you took advantage of her when you slept.
Did Jen tell you that we slept together?
Because the messenger guy, he told him that he had to live a simpler life.
Yeah, well, all that money would have ended up in Mitch's pocket anyway. He told all of his followers they had to give all their money to God through him.
Anyway, after a while, this messenger talk just kind of stopped and the Bible disappeared, and then my father started whining about how somebody took all his money, and that made him mad. And, you know, when my dad got mad, he...
I'm really sorry.
It's a long time ago.
Problem is that whatever Mitch did way back then is now coming back to haunt us.
After what you did to her, Vicki dropped the charges?
Yeah, I gave her info about my hubby. The dead one, that is.
Oh, terrific.
Bet she'd be happy about it.
Wait a minute. If he died months before Jessica and Natalie were born, how could he have had anything to do with taking one of them? How could he have had anything to do with any of it?
That's what I'd like to know.
A man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions.
Hi, I need to see some of your men's winter coats. Something Italian, maybe?
Wait right here, please.
We better go straight to the country club. We wouldn't want you to miss your own wedding.
You're getting married? Today?
You're lying. You never slept with Jen. I can't believe you'd say something so mean and ugly.
Well, then, what did you mean when you said I took advantage of her?
Well, you took advantage of her when you were in that wheelchair. You know, I don't have to explain anything to you.
Marcie, your dress.
Well, what about the dress?
It was on the floor. I thought you should pick it up.
Get out.
I'm going.